Heidi ho, everyone, and welcome to You Are Jeff Bezos. Bezos. Bagels. Anyways, I was just kind of exploring itch.io. As you see here, I'm still in my comfies. Typhoon is hitting tomorrow, so gotta be prepared. But I was exploring itch.io and I was very intrigued with this game being at the very top of the most played list. And I was just kind of like, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's see what's going on here. So it starts, you wake up this morning with unsettling dreams. From unsettling dreams, you find yourself changed in your bed with a monstrous vermin. You are Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos' employees are now your employees. His money is now your money. Nothing you say or do will convince anyone you are not Jeff Bezos. Even his closest friends and family. What do? I scream and sob with terror over the unnatural event. I scream and sob over the terror. I would be terrified. I really would. You spend some time howling and tearing at your flesh with unfamiliar hands. It doesn't do any good. You are still Jeff Bezos. How do I end this? I'm no expert, but you may find a way back to your real body if you spend all of Jeff Bezos' money, thus disintegrating his physical form. That doesn't make any sense. But okay. Look, waking up in the body of a billionaire doesn't make much sense either, but this is what we have to work with. Believe me, it's not too pleasant from this end either. Anyway, even if spending all of Jeff Bezos' money doesn't get you back to where you're supposed to be, you'll still be the hero who spent all of Jeff Bezos' money. But there are so many smarter ways to use Jeff Bezos' money. I could invest it. No, you cannot invest it. Or earn more of it. You can only spend it. But that's a really inefficient way to use wealth. Sure. It's only true that no billionaire just sits on a giant pile of cash. Most of Bezos' wealth is abstracted into stocks, investments, and so forth. But that's not the scope of this simulation. The simulation is about spending all of Jeff Bezos' freaking money. Yeah. Okay. Jeff Bezos' current wealth is displayed on the left. Below are some things you might consider spending it on. I'm not pay off student loan debt as well. All right. Let's think about this. We can repair Puerto Rico. We can do the good things. We can do the good things in life. We can pay for the border wall and then not build it. Big brain. We could pay personal taxes. No. We're not allowed to do that. We could hire 100,000 new teachers for 4 years each. Or end homelessness in the United States. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be a good person here. I'm gonna be a good person. I'm gonna end homelessness. You eliminated homelessness in the United States. Every person living in the U.S. now has the guarantee of a roof over their head. This cost you 20 billion, of a trivial 12.8% of your starting net worth. You still have a shiz ton of money. I'll soon change that. All right. Let's see here. We can't repair Puerto Rico though. Let's be good people. You hire 100,000 new teachers for a median salary of 58,000, which is mediocre, covering their salary for the first 4 years of their hire. This comes out at about $22.4 billion for you, or about a third of the annual U.S. education budget. In an interview, Betsy DeVos praises your actions as the free market in action. In response, you lure her off to a remote area in the upper Midwest, promising to show her a designer mansion with 5 different styles of windows. When she gets there, all she finds is an abandoned shack without plumbing and a distinct lack of yachts. A plus. Sorry. Now, we're going to avoid doing personal taxes. Good job decimating a rich man's wealth so far, by the way. You've gone from a whole lot of money to a mere whole lot of money in a few clicks of a button. If only you could manufacture guillotines this easily. I could fund NASA for a year, double every Amazon employee's salary, support 100,000 or 10,000 artists in residence for 4 years, abolish the electoral college, or pay back taxes to the EU. Let's fund NASA for a year rather than squandering your money on a private space flight vanities. You put a solid $20 billion toward public astronauts, equal to NASA's annual budget. Mitch McConnell calls you, thank you for saving Congress the trouble of paying for that society of eggheads, quote unquote, for a year. You make very clear that the $20 billion is in addition to its federal allotment, and any attempt on Congress's end to slash the budget next year will mean all Congress people are banned forever from your private space cruises. Unfortunate. That's a doozy. This is a lie, of course. You've already dismantled your private space agency, and once Grimes convinces Elon it's the 420 blazing millennial thing to do, he'll follow suit as well. Boldly going forward because you can't find reverse. You're right. Fox News goes unexpectedly off air, citing existential difficulties. Times names you its person of the year. You decline that fair weather bullcrap. Alright, what else do we want to do here? Well, we're just going to keep going down the list of the most expensive things. You know, the media names, yeah, I assume everyone's happy. Yeah, woo! Yeah, cheer me on. Alright, Bill and Melinda Gates send a kind yet concerning greeting card asking perhaps you would like a little advice on how to spend money on poor's but in moderate way. You burn it. Do you hear something? A loud crack fills the room, as finally your fanatic family members and several bodyguards manage to break down the door to your bedroom. A few of the burlier relatives pin you down and take away your laptop. Please, Uncle Bezos, begs a doe-eyed child who is probably actually not your sibling. Crumbly, gilby tears falling down their cheeks as you tie to a chair. You've left us with a whole lot more money than I'll ever have in my life. Mother says we'll be ever so destitute if you do not cease your wretched spending. Do Jeff Bezos' extended family speak in Little Dickens characters? Do they hear? What do they say to the child? Show them Twitter. They'll end up just a socialist. You love to show the child Twitter on your own, but tied up as you are, you're left with a pointing toward the nearest unattended phone with your big toe. You give your young relative a list of accounts to follow. Within 30 minutes, they're an expert on both the Communist Manifesto and pro wrestling. My work here is done. Back to spending Jeff Bezos' money. You flex your shiny biceps as hard as you can. Alright, you see a path and you open. You take it, fleeing in the city streets. Oh, guys, what do I spend? Fund 10 animal rescues for 4 years. Yes! Yes, I'm a good human. Let's just spend all this money, guys. Public libraries. We need public libraries. Any remainder ought to go towards maintaining the library since you built all of them. Alright, financing 100. Yes! I can do more videos. Sweet. 10 out of 10 gaming right here. Let's be real. There are two kinds of independent games. The ones made by the former AAA devs, which often run into the millions and usually require outside investment and stuff like this built in twine. So, postulating that you can fund 100 games for 1 million each is some wild math. But let's say you fund 10 of those bigger games by industry veterans and use the rest to support 200 smaller indies. Or maybe you don't fund any Kickstarter games and instead donate every last cent to your favorite anti-guard glitch girl. Whatever you want, babe. It's your Jeff Bezos' money. Take that, indie-pocalypse. You're right. Sirens outside. You've learned that from the TV that there is a warrant out for your arrest for suspicion or fraud, which under the surface seems hilarious. Your barista ally shutters the blinds to the alley darkened coffee shop. They decide to switch off the news and put on the anime instead. Ooh, that reminds you. Let's bankroll a second reason a monthly girls. Nasaki-kun. Yes! But I can do more, though. Reboot MythBusters. Yes! Science! Fix. Ooh. Payoff. Nah, fix the Flint water crisis. You completely renovate the deteriorated water system at the Flint, Michigan, freeing its residents from the corporate serfdom to nestle. This sets you back quite a bit, or less than the cost of a single SpaceX rocket. Literally, this should have happened years ago. Really. All right. Use your cleanest $100 bill. You and your barista accomplices race through the city's back street, cannily avoiding the police blockades and Amazon locker locations. Twice, you are nearly cut down on your weaponized delivery drones, but you manage to dive out of their firing ranges just in time. The drones record you as KIA in their online tracking system anyway, thus buying you a previous few minutes. Huddled behind a dumpster, you find the barista with the lip ring has sustained a deep cut in their arm. I use my cleanest $100 bills to dress the wound. You literally throw money at the problem and tape together 10 printed fresh $100 bills and then using them as a makeshift bandage around the barista's wound. They grimace. It's not a great way to dress a cut, but it's probably better than nothing, and they appreciate the fact that you're trying, at least. Make a break for the sewers. It's no use. Sewers actually aren't all that suspicious, and also manhole covers are really heavy. The police catch up to you while you are swearing, nursing your stub. Maybe you shouldn't have run out of your luxury apartment wearing something sturdy than slippers. You and your 3 barista allies are arrested on the spot. Oh. You and your college-aged accomplices are each charged with resisting arrest, the most fascist bullcrap charge. Additionally, you are charged with 1 count of destabilizing capitalism, with the 3 baristas are charged with pirating anime. Yep. Pay a bill for baristas and everyone else in the city's jail system. All right, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to save. Okay. We will continue. I will be back. Okay? I will be back. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Have a great night. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Remember what I stand for. No doing correct. Then make a baby. Then I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.